My name is Rick Horton. I'm also known as Mr. Freak from Mr. Freak and the Freak Show Band. Check that out on Facebook. We just dropped our #1 hit with a bullet today called Love Revolution. It's for all of you guys and girls that love Ron Paul and liberty. With me today is Nanette and Craig. We are at the Federal Reserve Bank in downtown Dallas. Mayday, Mayday, folks. It's time for victory. Tell them, Wonder Woman.
Mayday, Mayday, the Republic is falling. Hey, banks got bailed out, we got sold out.
Join up with them.
Experienced. Well, we are. Come on out and get you some.
Hello, I'm Darla. We're from Hallsville, Texas. This is Dorinda. We're here today because this private banking institution behind us is probably the most corrupt institution in the world. It's responsible for all of the wars over the past century. I'm here, I'm standing in solidarity with my friend Sammy from Palestine. I'm here because we're killing our Middle Eastern brothers and sisters, and I want to end the Fed.
Anything else?
In the Fed and in the wars.
Do you want to, like, where we can find?
There you go. Darla ready to rock for Carly, Lily Moody.
Well, what I can say after being here for a couple hours and yelling for a little bit is I'm feeling a lot of consciousness, like a vortex right here in this area, being around a lot of people that know a lot about the issues, and I'm seeing the contrast. Yeah. And we're having discussions here about things deeper than politics. We're talking about the law of attraction. We're talking about, you know, we create our reality by the decisions that we make. And by being selfless, somehow it helps us. And I think that what we're trying to do here is not necessarily just, you know, it's not just about revolution. It is about consciousness. You know, when we speak and when we hold signs, we're interacting with other people here. They may laugh at us. They may not know why we're here, but we're letting them know why we're here. And we're trying to speak to their higher self. But we want to show them that there is another way, that it is okay to step outside the box and say what needs to be said. I know about NDAA. These things are very serious issues. But the time to be afraid is over, and I think that's what we're seeing here right now. Aren't you seeing that? You know, we're seeing more people that they're just not buying the fear.
People are breaking away from the campaign to terrorize and yeah, drive you into a state of constant fear. And it is frightful at this time, you know, with the NDAA. I could be nabbed right now and disappeared, but at the same time, the more people come out and show the world that, you know, we're not afraid, the more people who are thinking, hey, I'm going to get on board with that because I like what they're saying.
So your Wonder Woman powers are working.
Yes.
You are changing the world right here in Tyler and Dallas, Texas.
Yes, we are.
You know, and you can't change the world overnight because the world did not end up in the way it is overnight. You know, some could argue that the control structure has been around for hundreds of thousands of years. And to some of us, there's something very familiar about this. It doesn't mean it's going to be going away tomorrow. But there is something that can be said about doing the right thing regardless of the outcome. It's the journey. And I think I need to think about that more and share that more. That it's about the journey of life that we're on, and the experiences that we're having, and the growth that comes from doing the right thing. And there are people here that are hearing us. They may not agree with us, but as David Icke says, a person cannot unhear something once they've heard it. Also, the greatest prison you'll ever live in is the fear of what other people think about you. What's important is what we think about ourselves. You know, we're faced with the truth about what's going on. well, we got to do something good for our country and our city. You know, if we're to feel fulfilled, that's what works for us. And some of these people aren't happy with their lives working for the man. We want to encourage them to work to make the world a better place. Because that's real. That's real currency. That's better than the gold currency.
Every time I come out to one of my events, one of these events, people we talk to, there's always somebody that finds out something that they never heard. Okay, just 2 weeks ago I had a guy, we were in front of the Bank of America in Tyler, and he had an account there. He stopped in traffic and said, what do you mean? Because I had a sign talking about the court cases against Bank of America for fraud right now. And we talked to him, and he honestly did not know this, and he said, I really appreciate it. So every event I meet someone like that, you know, that just didn't know, had no idea.
To say hooray for Occupy. This time we'll stop. Hey, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going.
There you go.
And it's basically, for the rest of my life, all my tax dollars are going to go back to paying a debt built up by a bunch of rich bastards who can print unlimited money based off nothing for no reason, and no one even realizes it. So that's why we're out here, to tell people, because they're not even paying attention. It's blatantly obvious. Like, private property right there, like no trespassing, like, but we pay for it. Doesn't make any fucking sense at all. It really upsets me that no one seems to care that the rest of my life I'm going to be working for money that is basically completely controlled. So if the government wants me to work harder for them, they can just print more money, make the money worth less, and I have to work my ass off to pay all this shit and pay them taxes while they are just sucking my rights away simultaneously. And it's fucking bullshit. Like, I'm watching like a complete transition from like a quote-unquote democracy to fascism, and like seeing that in my life is just like terrible. Like, I hope that I can be a part of stopping it, but you know, that's just what I want to do. Like, people are just working for nothing, like false bullshit. They're confused with religion and money. Like, the whole paper chase is all part of capitalism, but we're chasing paper that has no value. And if someone else controls what I'm working for, and I'm working for them to just print and copy some shit so I can get like a piece of paper from them, fuck that. Like, I want to work for a piece of paper that has some gold behind it. I want to work for some gold, some money that like is actually worth something, like worth my time. So I'm going to be spending the rest of my life basically working for nothing.
What I see here is pretty much the same people that took this land away from the Indians whenever they occupied it long ago, and the same evil that sent my father to the Vietnam War, which he did without asking questions. He did it for his country. He wanted to do the right thing and do what he was told, and he was sent back home from Vietnam, offered no benefits, bye, have a nice life, and he worked his fucking ass off to support me and my mother and my sister, and now the guy has to fucking mop floors at a liquor store and shit, you know, and you know, he did everything for you, you know, he worked his fucking ass off his whole fucking life, man, and I have too, these kids have. Like, I have a 7-year-old, man. I don't want him to go through this shit. It's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse unless we do something about it.
Yeah.
Why do you think you are so upset about immigration problems? Where do you think these problems come from? Why do you think the poor Mexicans are having to come here to find a spot of work? Because of the banks, because of the World Bank, because of the IMF, because of their market getting flooded with subsidized corn, putting all of the farmers.
Here we are with Zach Horton of Don'tComply.com out in front of the Federal Reserve Bank building in Dallas, here to end the Fed.
Yes, guys, we've got to end the Fed. We've got to arrest the bankers. We've got to take down this structure system that is causing our country to go further in debt. We've got to do it. We've got to get impeach other currencies in place so that we can compete with this and get them out of the power position. They've got our country in a clenching fist, and got to break loose.
Now, what do you mean competing currencies? What is the key to competing currencies, Zach?
Well, if we had some currencies that were legal, backed by silver and gold, real currency, we could put them out of business. They're charging us interest just to use their Federal Reserve notes, and we don't want them.
So it'd be that simple?
That simple.
That simple. Competing currencies, people use the alternate currency and quit using this enslavement.
This one, it's done.
Don'tComply.com. What are you guys all about?
All right, well, we're a news aggregate site. We've also started selling a lot of preppers equipment, all your stored foods, all of the things you're going to need for the times ahead when this turns into a police state in the next couple years. Come over there. We've got a great blog. We've got a news site with all the local news and national news on the police state that's happening here in America. Please come check us out. All of your gear, all your t-shirts, to wear your mind.
For the future, we are pissing on today. Today we need you. We need you, we need you, we need you. To join what we're doing. We need to see that you understand what we're doing. I was told this was the Bible Belt. But I've also been told that Jesus wanted to press the Pharisees that were oppressing and suppressing the people. Feel free to sing along. Signing strike to the ground. Everyone listens, but no one gets down. God wants that, watch the money burn. Beautiful fire, when they gonna learn? Well, I can sing this song all night long.